When does a disaster go from natural to the mother of all disasters? When is the next eruption of the Yellowstone supervolcano? That's according to a leading volcano expert from Poland who wants the United States to start thinking about an evacuation plan for an eruption that could kill 5 billion people. In a recent interview with Dr. Jerzy Saba, professor of geological sciences and the head of the Department of General Geology at the University of Silesia in Poland, explains why a Yellowstone supervolcano eruption would be far more destructive and deadly to life on Earth than most other experts are willing to consider. He starts by comparing it to a recent supervolcano event, the Toba super eruption, about 75,000 years ago in Sumatra, Indonesia, which was one of the largest known eruptions. He says, as a result of the Toba eruption in Sumatra, according to various estimates, 70 to 90% of the human population died on our planet. More optimistic researchers believe that the outbreak was survived by tens of thousands of people. Moderately, 15,000 people survived, and the least from 3 to 5,000. The population of a small village survived all over the world. At that time, up to 90% of the Earth's population may have died. As far as Yellowstone is concerned, are we good for at least a few 100,000 years? Yellowstone is a powerful supervolcano whose explosions took place, to our knowledge, 3 times. The first took place over 2.1 million years ago, the second 1.2 million years ago, and the third, about which we know the most, took place 640,000 years ago. Saba says volcanoes are erupting in different locations than in the past, and geologists have learned that nearby volcanoes are often linked and can cascade into multiple eruption events. However, none of them have the destructive potential both on the ground and in the air as Yellowstone. It would destroy most of the United States. Discarded materials would cover everything with a thick layer within a radius of 500 kilometers. And due to the emission of huge amount of dust, gases, or sulfur dioxide to the atmosphere, there would be a temporary cooling of the climate. Sulfur dioxide will create a thin veil of sulfuric acid around the planet reflecting sunlight. It would persist for many years, and it is estimated that due to climate change, about 5 billion people would starve to death. Saba doesn't think programs like NASA's plan to drill a hole and cool Yellowstone's magma will work due to the sheer size and volume of the magma tank. Besides, it's not the lava that will kill us. It's the dust and debris that will be thrown into the atmosphere. Saba says the only way to escape falling chunks of rock and debris is to evacuate, but the space for holding millions of people who need to move in a short period of time will require another continent and a monumental effort. And once they get to their new home, they will have to deal with the death of all flora and fauna that will result in Saba's prediction that 5 billion people would starve to death. Dr. Saba, is there any good news? There are forces over which people have no influence and have to observe with incredible humility. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe me for more hot news. If you like this video, share it and put a thumbs up.